start doing an investigation and get texts and emails. It's my understanding the junior senator from New York even was doing some of his bidding in Washington. Did you hear that?
I haven't gotten the complete list. I know a minimum of 25. There's a few Republicans on there, but the bulk of the cash went to Democrats. I mean, he's an avid Democrat. Again, he said he put $1 billion into the race if Trump ran. And by the way, Maxine Waters announced that they're going to have some hearings next week into an investigation of FTX. You should see the photographs of her and Sam Baker-Fried all over the place. Congress, he was in deep in D.C. crafting legislation to dominate this industry that was going to be rubber stamped by Congress.
Unbelievable. Charles, you're national hero. We appreciate it because you dig into these things like few people do. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Mike. Okay.
God bless. He's terrific. Charles Payne. I can't get enough of that guy. We'll be right back.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
If you are 65 or older, you know this. Watching your hard-earned dollars fly out the window on healthcare costs is frustrating. Well, here's something that can really help, and it's worth taking a minute to look into. MediShare 65 Plus. MediShare is a community of Christians who share each other's healthcare bills, and it really is a community too. People encourage and pray for each other. Well, MediShare 65 Plus is a low-cost option for those with Medicare Parts A and B. It fills in the gaps where Medicare stops. It's a great way to fight inflation too. You can lock in one low monthly price for up to 10 years. And it's easy. You can use any Medicare-approved doctor or get 24/7 telehealth access from the comfort of your home. Very worth looking into during Medicare open enrollment, which ends December 7th. If you join right now, your second month share will be free. So don't miss this chance. Call 855-PSALM-11. That's 855-PSALM 11. 855-PSALM-11.
Making sense of your morning commute isn't easy. It takes experience, a voice you can trust, and a healthy sense of humor doesn't hurt.
Looks like they're moving to the side. Everything is open now. That was fast, huh? Here's DC traffic legend Lisa Baden during a hiring company.
Weekday mornings, first on the 5.
Portable Washington Parkway, eastbound 66. Making sense of DC traffic. Crash to get around and stay right.
Lisa Baden on News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Making sense of the news.
We've been together for 35 years together. Never known
Oh, we made a lie.
that we couldn't settle. But we finally agreed on cannabis of all things.
Our friends had had a good experience with it, so we decided to give it a shot.
And we both agreed we didn't want to go sit in some doctor's office with a bunch of masked strangers waiting for a medical cannabis card.
We did. So we went to veryhill.com and pre-qualified online for our medical cannabis cards in just a few minutes. The simple payment plan made it very manageable.
Yeah, woman gets what she wants.
I'm a force of nature.
Join the millions of people who pre-qualified online for a medical cannabis card with VeriHeal. One low fee covers the cost of consultation and the card. And if you don't qualify, your fee is refunded 100%. Get started today with easy financing. Visit VeriHeal now. That's VeriHeal. VeriHeal.com.
If you're thinking about selling or buying a home, I recommend you go with the expert realtors in the Eric Stewart Group to sell your house. Hi friends, Mark Levin here. Eric Stewart is the most upstanding realtor in the DMV. He is the honest hand in real estate. No one's going to net you more than Eric and his team. Seriously, call them now at 800-900-9104 so you can sell fast and for top dollar. That's 800-900-9104 or go to ericstewartgroup.com.
Marlowe Furniture's historic Black Friday sale starts now. Hurry in for incredible Marlowe doorbusters store-wide. Sofas, your choice, $5.99. Queen beds, your choice, $3.99. Power reclining sofas, your choice, $9.99. All wood 5-piece dining sets, $7.99. Thousands of items in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Plus, special no-interest financing is available. There's no waiting, just saving right now. The historic Black Friday sale starts now at Marlowe Furniture with the area's largest showrooms under one roof since 1955. You gotta lead a winning drive all the way to a better love life.
I'm sorry, what now?
Your love life, son. Go on offense.
But I'm doing online dating.
Well, stop. Half of online daters lie on their profiles. Change the playbook to It's Just Lunch. Know how many of their members go on real dates? 100%. Now get back in the game! You gotta go!
Change your dating game. Visit it'sjustlunchpc.com or call 202-466-6699 today. It's Just Lunch. Connection awaits with guaranteed dates.
When you hire your local Certapro painters, you get the power of prepping for the holidays. Get your house ready for the invasion of the relatives. The power of fresh color. We're your color experts, and we'll make your color vision come true. From a customized project plan to getting the job done on time, contact your local Certapro painter today and get the power of pro. Get started at Certapro.com.
Each Certapro painter's business is independently owned and operated.
Have you heard about the Mervis Diamond November sale? Save up to 50% on our fabulous diamonds and jewelry. The sale includes diamonds, engagement and wedding rings, ear studs, and gorgeous jewelry. The Mervis November sale is for a short time only. Hurry in before the best is gone. With up to 50% off select items, the savings are almost too good to be true. The sale is on now at all Mervis showrooms in Tyson, Rockville, and DC. For details, go to mervisdiamonds.com or call 1-800-PERLIFE.
Making sense of your world.
Thank you for everything you do for this country. We need more of you.
News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Making sense of the news.
Mark Huffman, an unapologetic patriot and unapologetic constitutionalist. You can reach him at 877-381-3811.
I told you folks yesterday we weren't going to go to nuclear war over this missile in Poland. The news said it was fired by Russia. I said if it was an accident. Because it didn't make any sense. Turns out they believe it was from a defense missile from Ukraine. And so, of course, the Putinoid wing of the American media, the Democrat and Republican parties, they jumped. First, yesterday they were warning you of nuclear war, which was ridiculous. Then they kept talking about Article 5 under NATO. Article 5 under NATO in this case wouldn't apply. That is, accidents don't apply. There has to be some real mens rea. And now it's being used to slash all support for Ukraine. Look, I have no problem with Inspector General looking over the money that's being spent in Ukraine. No problem whatsoever. I think we need to have a tighter understanding, or better, more transparent understanding of what's going on. But they know, and I know, and you know, if we pull our funding from Ukraine, Russia will take Ukraine. The amount of bloodshed and torture that's already occurred will occur a million times more. And those people will be destroyed and slaughtered. And then Russia will be on the border with NATO. So the people who are saying, let's cut all the funds, like Congressman Massey and others, and that's pretty much his position when it comes to defense spending and so forth, as a broad matter, as well as a few other knuckleheads on this, they know what would happen. You know what would happen. So how do we define victory, they ask. I don't know, how did we define victory that would end the Cold War? We never did define it. We never did define it. But thank God we don't have troops in Ukraine, because everybody agrees that's absolutely ridiculous to send troops. Unacceptable. And so we don't. But it's just like the radical left. They keep changing the bar. They keep moving. That's not enough. Okay, don't provide them with money. Okay, can we provide them with arms? No, don't provide them with arms. What are we doing then? Which we've discussed over and over and over again since Russia invaded Ukraine. The other thing they're very concerned about is if Vladimir Putin is actually defeated, or actually taken out by his own people. And this is weird too. Very strange. The only person threatening to hit us with nuclear weapons over there is Vladimir Putin. So why are they defending him? It's a very strange crowd, if you ask me. Very strange. And then they tell us we're being duped. typical liberal propaganda. We're being duped, don't you know? Because you and I, we're too stupid to figure things out. We're just too dumb. So the way it should work is Ukraine, which has no economy left, and Putin is targeting all of their electrical grid, all of their tanker ports, everything, trying to blow them up so the people over there freeze to death. It's clearly a war on the people. That's what they're trying to do. So I guess Ukraine should just what? Surrender? Just surrender. But they're clearly not going to do that. So we, you see, are the warmongers. The warmongers in Washington, D.C., the warmongers in Paris, the warmongers in London, the warmongers in every capital of every country in NATO. They're just all warmongers, don't you see? They're all warmongers out to make money. To make money. Just the warmonger. They're doing this just to make money. And that's, you see what's happening in every capital, in every NATO country. It's so simple. Now, how stupid is that? Very stupid. They're just upset that Ukraine hasn't surrendered, that Ukraine wasn't defeated, that the Ukrainian people are fighting, that they're not going to give up. Very concerned about the amount of money we spend.
Petty officers around.
But that's not really the truth, ladies and gentlemen. They don't want any money spent.
It's real.
Period. Not a plug nickel.
It's from Ruben.
Well, you
It's
must
real.
be a neocon. I see. And you must be a Marxist. And that doesn't get us very far either, does it? No, I don't think it does. These endless wars. Imagine how the Ukrainians feel. Endless wars? That war hasn't even gone on for a year. And you have to admit the outcome so far has been utterly unpredicted. Sometimes we can be on the same side of people we detest, you know. People we don't respect.
Rubies.
When it comes to being on the right side of something. In this case, we detest Biden, and we detest his government, and we detest the Democrats. But they happen to be right about it.
Rubies.
Should I switch sides and join Putin? You'll notice I don't talk up Russia and Putin, and I don't talk up Biden. I call it as I see it. Same with politics. I call it as I see it. So, no, we should cut off Ukraine. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. And just think of what Xi would do. Xi, cockier than ever. Cockier than ever. If we did that, in addition to what I just said, our enemies would be on the move all over the world. If that's our foreign policy, we have no business with Ukraine, then we have no business with Israel, we have no business with South Korea, we have no business with Taiwan and Japan, we have no business. What's going on here? So what is exactly their foreign policy? They don't have any. They just try and pull at your emotions. That's all. Where's their foreign policy written so I can read it? Read it to you out loud, plain English. They don't have one. Certainly not based on prudence. Certainly not based on our national security, because we wouldn't have an ally left in the world. We have bases all over the world. They'd have to shut down. We have ports all over the world. They'd have to shut down. NATO would collapse. I'm not into it, folks, and I'm not buying into it. President Trump didn't support that. Ever. And speaking of President Trump, cut 13, go. In order to make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States. And you can hear the media. Oh no! Democracy again! Oh my God! What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Alright. Cut 14, go. I will push for a constitutional amendment to impose term limits on members of Congress. It's time. So you know why he's saying we need a constitutional amendment? Because the Supreme Court ruled correctly that you can't impose term limits on members of Congress because the Constitution didn't do that. And a statute had been passed and the Supreme Court struck it down. And that was the position of the Reagan administration, too. We got to do this, but we have to do it through an amendment. Well, Mark, we'll never get it. I'm tired of all the naysayers. That's what we want to do. That's how we do it. That's why we embrace Convention of States. But that's the only way to do it. Trump knows that. Go ahead.
And I will ask for a permanent ban on taxpayer funding of campaigns. A lifetime ban on lobbying by former members of Congress and cabinet members.
What will Boehner do with the pot lobbying, Mr. Producer? And what will Trent Lott do? Didn't he represent some Russian-related group? I think he did. Guess they'll have to get a real job. Oh, well. Go ahead.
Now I see what they make. They leave the White House or they leave Congress, and they're paid millions and millions and millions of dollars a year. No, you have to have a ban. We want a ban on members of Congress getting rich by trading stocks with insider information.
See, that could have been the number one thing that they acted on, the Republicans, but they didn't. They didn't, because they suck. McConnell and the 37 who voted for him, they suck. And we want the names. New York Times, go find somebody anonymous. You're good at that. But try and be accurate this time. Politico, I know you're buddies with McConnell. See if you can get the information. Go ahead.
And many of our great members agree with that. They actually agree with that. And of course, we will do whatever it takes to bring back honesty, confidence, and trust in our elections.
Here he goes again with the elections. My God. I mean, what's wrong with our elections? We got curing, we got harvesting, we got no signatures, no dates, we got drop boxes, we got 50 days early voting. What could go wrong, for God's sake? Go ahead.
To eliminate cheating, I will immediately demand voter ID, same-day voting, and only paper ballots.
Oh, voter suppression! You must be a racist. An ID? Same-day voting? Paper ballots? You clearly are a racist. Go ahead. Folks, if you haven't joined AMAC yet, there are 3 reasons why now is the time to visit amac.us to become a member. First, AMAC saves you money. From discounts on travel and lodging, cell phones and plans, access to insurance products, and more. AMAC's money-saving discounts and benefits are fantastic. They're a powerful tool against inflation. Second, with a bi-monthly magazine, daily website content, podcasts with America's thought leaders, and an app that delivers insightful coverage of the issues that matter most. The AMAC Newsline team, they have a whole wonderful team of real reporters, is a source of information you can trust. Third, the reason that most people say is their favorite is that AMAC fights for your conservative values on Capitol Hill. Now with more than 2 million members, including me, AMAC is a voice that cannot be ignored, working tirelessly to preserve the freedom secured by our Constitution. So visit amac.us, join today, amac.us, that's amac.us, amac.us. Now, Mr. Producer, we had a gentleman, our last person for the election on our show was Kylie. Remember him from California? Kevin Kiley from California. He was our last guest. Nobody else had him on national radio, and guess what? He just won officially, and he's the one that bumped the number to 218 for the Republicans to take the House. So I want to congratulate you. I want to congratulate him. And it took only 8 days to figure it out. It's amazing. I'll be right back.
Mark Levin. News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Making sense of the news.
Hi, very good. here for my friends at Closet America. With fall here and the holidays around the corner, do what Meredith and I did and get organized with Closet America. We had one of their professionals come to our home and help design the perfect system for us. Contact them now and get your project installed before the holidays. You'll get 25% off everything, plus free installation, all with a transferable double lifetime guarantee. Talk to one of Closet America's specialized designers about helping you organize your home, and they're going to customize your closets, your home office, your pantry, mudroom, garage, laundry room, and more. Don't wait. Get your project installed before the holidays and save 25% on everything with free installation. Schedule a complimentary design consultation in your own home at closetamerica.com or visit Closet America's local state-of-the-art factory and showroom where they manufacture all of their products. That eliminates supply chain issues like those other guys. It's closetamerica.com. Closet America, everything in its place perfectly.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. Turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall. If you're allergic to pork or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
Want a traditional school for your son where the curriculum is true college prep, not cultural nonsense? Vince Colonnese here, and of course I'm talking about Fort Union Military Academy. Fort Union is a top college prep boarding school in Central Virginia for young men in grades 7 to 12. And most exciting, 100% of Fort Union seniors gain acceptance to a college of their choice. Prepare your son for success in college and beyond. Learn more at fortunion.org. That's fortunion.org. If you're thinking about selling or buying a home, I recommend you go with the expert realtors in the Eric Stewart Group to sell your house. Hi friends, Mark Levin here. Eric Stewart is the most upstanding realtor in the DMV. He is the honest hand in real estate. No one's going to net you more than Eric and his team. Seriously, call them now at 800-900-9104 so you can sell fast and for top dollar. That's 800-900-9104 or go to ericstewartgroup.com.
Making sense of your world.
Have you got good analysis on stuff?
News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
I wanted to say how much I appreciate that.
Making sense of the news.
Able to use without problems. Not only do I love it, but my skin feels like velvet. And from now until Thanksgiving, treat yourself to Genucel's most popular package for 70% off at Genucel.com. That's GENUCEL.com/Mark. Treat yourself to the only skincare products you'll ever need, finally. Right now, every most popular package order includes Genucel's hyaluronic acid correcting serum free when you add to cart. And with its immediate effects, Genucel guarantees results in as little as 12 hours of your money back. Holy mackerel. Order at Genucel.com/Mark. Your most popular package includes a holiday gift set plus free express shipping. Genucel.com/Mark. GENUCEL.com/Mark.
Making sense of your world. Thank you guys for all that you do.
News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
I listen to you every day. Making sense of the news. Live and local.
News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
Making sense of the news.
So you got Biden emphatically telling you that a rapidly collapsing economy is strong as hell. The DA in Philadelphia is telling you if you criticize soaring crime, you're a racist, although he's now facing impeachment. So where do you go to get away from this disinformation and misinformation to find some common sense and honest assessments of what's really going on? Well, my friends, I want you to take a shot at Levin TV on the Blaze TV network, where we provide news and information for people who love and care about America. Join us today at LevinTV.com. That's LEVINTV.com. Use code LEVIN. You'll get $10 off your first year's subscription. $99 drops to $89 for the entire year. Imagine offering those gifts at Thanksgiving, or purchasing them for Hanukkah or Christmas. Just imagine. Because a lot of people are down right now. This is a shot in the arm. Join us today at Levin TV, LEVINTV.com. Use code LEVIN, get $10 off your first year's subscription. It'll unlock a treasure trove of daily and on-demand content from conservative voices you know and trust. That's LevinTV.com, promo code LEVIN. Nicole Wallace on MSNBC. And as long as Comcast and MSNBC and AT&T with CNN and all the rest of them, Discovery, as long as they continue to allow poisonous, low IQ grifters like a Nicole Wallace to have an hour on television, this country can never unite. They want to talk about Trump, they want to talk about talk radio, they want to talk about civility. You'll find no civility on MSLSD, on the Constipated News Network. You'll find no civility at Mediaite or Media Matters. You'll find no civility in the pages of the New York Slimes and the Washington Compost. None. Because the media is a hate operation against anyone who dares to actually exercise free speech. Cut 17, go.
Alexi, they're so far away from this. I mean, they ran as arsonists trying to burn down our democracy. And now they want to put on a firefighter hat and help put out
This is
fires.
Nicole Wallace. This is a truly sleazy buffoon. She's no substance. Somebody hands her a few lines. But she's not alone. You got the whole lineup there. You got Joy Reid. You've got Joe Scarborough. Who's transitioned? Who's transitioned? Nobody knows who wears the pants in that family, but I mean politically, who's transitioned? And it's one after another with their hate speech. If it wasn't Trump, it would be DeSantis. Listen to me, I'm telling you what's going on. Forget about some of the news people you listen to. It's like they don't know what the hell's going on. It's going right over their heads. This is a movement that we're up against. It is a radical